to Jasper's History Facts. Da-na-na. Well, today is May the 9th, and on this day in 1502, Christopher Columbus set off from Cadiz, Spain, on his fourth and final voyage, trying to find his passage to Asia. Uh, this is obviously, like I said, the final voyage of Christopher Columbus. Obviously, he went on 4 different voyages. And the other voyages obviously are not talked about nearly as much, mostly because they did discover things, of course, but it was more of a oh well, I'm still trying to find a way to Spain, and that was still his main to Asia. That was his main intention. That's why the crown hired him. They hired him to find a way to Asia, and he would not find it, but somebody else would, of course. But I'm sure, sadly for Columbus, the path to Asia was not nearly as efficient as they would have liked. Because obviously there is one. There's one. If you sail west, you'll find one eventually. You have to go all the way down under South America, and then go back north a little, northwest, and then eventually you'll reach Asia. But they that's not necessarily the best voyage. Let's go with that. Not necessarily the fastest either. Um, Going around Africa, it's about the same speed, really. Probably a little slower, actually, to get to it. But, obviously, they figured that out the hard way. Columbus, I'm sure, would have liked to have found that way. Um, Unfortunately for him, obviously, it was not possible. And later, humans themselves will make their way, but it'll take a little bit. There is technically another way to get to Asia from the west without going all the way around mighty continents, and it's going through one. Where the Panama Canal is today, people would go through there, but it was a little bit of a different thing, and they would carry their boats, more or less. They would put boats and they would move them across the land, or they would have another boat on the other side for them, and they would just take that. So they'd get down there, get on that, and go across the land, get on another boat, and leave, or move their boat, and that kind of idea. Eventually that becomes very common, and that is something that people will do, but it's just not very good either. Like I said, not a very easy way, but now you know.